Okay. Okay, let me increase my volume. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, a little better than before.
All right, thank you. This is One Team Social Club of Nigeria February webinar series, and we are having two speakers here, eminent speakers, Dr. Awobotu Adedeji and Mrs. Doze Ayodeji. And the topic before us is common financial reporting errors and how to avoid regulatory sanctions. And the soft skills will be on mastering professional work ethics for unrelenting success. So let's start with the opening prayers by Mr. Lucky.
Good morning, everyone.
Please, let's mute ourselves.
Our Most High God, we thank you. We glorify you, Lord, for yet another period to have our meeting. Lord, we are praying for success of this meeting today. Pray that you use the speakers to impart knowledge to us in a way that we understand and benefit immensely. That, Lord, help us to make them effective. There shall be no breakdown. And the wisdom to organize more success. Yes, in time to come, may you grant unto us. Grant our leaders the wisdom to know what to do at the right time. Lord, the affair of this association, now and always.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. The next on the agenda is opening national anthem and icon anthem. Just give me a second. Let me share my screen. Please kindly mute your device as you are entering into the webinar session. Thank you. Give me a second, please.
Let's go like a fount of treasure in triumph of an race, standing stronger in harmony, building a land together. Dreams of a founding fathers, we are striving to attain all truths and values that we share. Through all ages we sustain. Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Noble I can, your accuracy we cherish. We uphold your integrity.
Thank you. Let me quickly play the national anthem as the first stanza of the national.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle honored, and this we found
So this is the Ramadan that's something
hang on to our
this
shield.
was my lifestyle to take walks. Love to start something. So on this walk, the aim is basically to seek for Allah's forgiveness as much as you potentially can. So on this walk, those three for last. But obviously, I would love to add in dhikr and du'as as well. So you could also from dhikr where you have your tasbih with you.
What the women they go by a car.
Please give me a second. I want to mute everybody. Next on the agenda, before we start our paper presentation, is the chairman of Otscn speech. So just be short so that we can go into today's topic. We want to thank the trustees of Otscn, Sanamdi Utsi, Mr. Kolawole, for their mandate to promote knowledge and educational sharing among professional colleagues. Today's theme tackles a key challenge for Nigerian businesses. Okay, today's theme tackles a key challenge for Nigerian businesses with stricter oversight from FRCN, SEC, CBN, and other regulators. Even minor mistakes in financial statements can trigger fines, sanctions, or reputational damages. This error often arises from misapplied standards, weak controls, or disclosure oversights. So it's very important that we learn from this particular webinar session, and we are privileged to have two facilitators, renowned facilitators, Mr. Awobotu Adedeji, that's Dr. Awobotu Adedeji, FCA MNI, who will be taking us on common financial reporting errors and how to avoid regulatory sanctions, and Mrs. Dozie Ayodeji, ACA, who will be taking us on mastering professional work ethics. Let's embrace this section as an investment in ourselves and in the profession we profoundly represent. Together, we can move from compliance to confidence. Dr. Adedeji, please, are you there? I can start the section.
Yeah, good morning. If you can hear me.
Yes, faintly. Yes, I can hear you, sir. Do you want to please share your screen from your end, or I do so?
Yes, I'll share from my end, please. Can you allow?
All right, let me stop sharing. Thank you. Good morning.
Oh.
Please confirm if you can.
Yes, I can see your screen. You can put it on presentation mode.
Is it changing?
Yes, but it's not yet on presentation. Changing, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you. Good morning once again.
All right, is it in presentation mode now?
Not yet. Yes, it is.
Okay, let me say good morning, distinguished professional colleagues. Please okay, you've muted everybody. There's no way we can confirm if they can hear. Please, can you thumbs up from the chat box to confirm that you can hear me clearly?
Can unmute themselves. I'm just following up.
We can hear you very well, sir.
Good morning. Thank you.
You can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. We have a short time. Taking this session for 1 hour. It's an Herculean task, but we'll see what we can do within the available time frame. This one, I'll be speaking to you on common financial reporting errors and how to avoid regulatory sanctions. I'm going to put as such light on the expectations of Financial Reporting Council, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the NGX, amongst other regulators. All right. And the list of regulators that we're going to be focusing on is as stated on the screen. Statutory auditors and inspection panels are also part of those that we should focus on. What is their expectation? What they expect us to do as preparers of financial statements? Why is this conversation? Why does it matter? Why is it so important? Most sanctions do not arise from fraud. They arise from poor application. I think someone is using multiple devices. So please,
Your voice
just
is
remove
echoing.
the devices. Hello?
Your voice is echoing.
Someone is using multiple devices, so we need to
Okay.
adjust.
Okay, we can hear you better
All
now.
right, thank you. Now, they arise from poor application, weak disclosure, governance lapses, and the likes. Immaterial
We lost you there. I don't know if you just
disclose a particular matter because it is immaterial or because that is the industry practice, then that is simply a weak defense. There's a shift from compliance to substance compliance. And common regulatory findings in Nigeria basically revolving around inconsistent accounting policies, weak judgment, documentation, boilerplate disclosure. Now, when we talk about boilerplate,
Please, your line is breaking.
it and pasted it, that is a red flag from the regulator's perspective. Poor linkage between financial statements and director's report. Now, when you have the director's report should be speaking to the financial statement. But where there is no linkage between both, then that is a red flag. Failure to align with CAMA and sector-specific rules is also a red flag that is important for you to consider. Now, I'm going to consider a few teasers before we go into the presentation proper, and I would like you to ponder on these teasers as we move on. The first amongst the teasers are: one, most regulatory sanctions start with small, ignored decisions. They're not big frauds. So those little things we try to ignore with the comment that no, it doesn't matter. A little here, a little there. When the regulators accumulate all this position, it sends a signal to them, and sanctions follows. I repeat that teaser. Most regulatory sanctions,
Your line is breaking.
Financial statement has been audited, and you do not have a biased opinion, you do not have a qualified report, does not mean that you have a clean regulatory outcome. And to even shock you the most organizations that are being sanctioned
Your line is breaking.
it is immaterial to the market. From the preparer's point of view, materiality is considered vis-a-vis
Is it just me? The line is breaking. Someone should please confirm. Secretariat, can you confirm if it's
It's
from my
breaking.
end? I'm not
It's
hearing
breaking.
you.
It's breaking.
Thank you. Secretariat will go lockdown.
Sir, we can't hear you. The network is bad, really bad.
Yes, it's joining back now. He's changing his network, please.
Extremely bad.
Please just give him a minute. He'll be joining back shortly.
What we receive.
He's having network issues. We just give him a second. We'll join back. Also, please, can you change your network? Your network is bad. Please, he'll be joining back shortly, please. Thank you. Please, he'll be joining back shortly. Thank you. Network is
Yeah.
can hear this one now.
Yes, he's trying to change network, please. He'll be back shortly, please. Thank you.
Thank you. They can't do what I want.
Dr. Deji, please, are you there now?
Maybe the next speaker can carry on while we are waiting for him. That's just my advice.
Jose, please, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So you are sounding very faint.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me better? I want to share
Yes,
my
I
screen.
can.
I want to
Okay.
share my screen.
I can hear you better.
Can you see the screen?
Please increase your volume.
Please, can you see the screen, Jose?
Yes, I can.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking this, facilitating this soft skill presentation. Okay, so I was given this topic with this short period of time. I'll try my possible best so that the technical session that was somewhat halted because of network would be able to, he'll be able to go after I'm done. Please kindly confirm that you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, please.
Yes, but you need to increase your volume.
We are hearing you.
Yeah,
We can hear you.
Is the volume better?
Yes.
How about now? Is it still better?
Yes, can go ahead. Better.
All right.
You have 30 minutes for your presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So, standing on existing protocols, I would like to go ahead with the topic before me that says mastering professional work ethics for unrelenting success. Next slide, please. So I'm moving ahead. Dr. Yvonne, can you move the slides?
Hold on, below 5,000.
All right. So we'll just be discussing this on this point that is before us. And I would like us to, when we talk about ethics as professionals, We always think of the International Ethics Standard Board for Accountants. We think about ICANN, Professional Code of Ethics for Audit, Assurance, Tax, and all of that. So, but I would like us to look at it differently because the focus is on a soft skill. It's on us developing a soft skill. So, not that we are putting our profession aside. No, we studied, we wrote exams, we were affirmed as members of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Nigeria. But over the time, I began to realize that the professionals who continue to succeed year after year are not just those who know the code. They are the ones whose daily work habits are shaped by it, even when there is pressure, even when there is no one watching, and even when the easier option is to compromise. So because in our profession, opportunities do not come only from competence, they also come from trust. So instead of looking at focusing on the code or professional ethics, we will be looking at it from a different perspective, not as a compliance requirement, but as a personal operating system so that we can have repeatable and unrelenting success. So the question is not, do we know the code or the safeguards, or are they live cases? Like there are always cases anytime ICANN has a presentation on ethics, even the ones done by ISBA, there are always cases, people always have questions. This will never be ending. The scenarios will keep coming as the world evolves. Like right now, we have AI, there are issues about AI and all. The real question is, has the code changed how we work? Has the code changed how we work? Okay, so why does it matter? That's why we'll be discussing this point, why ethics matter for unrelenting success, the shift in perspective from code to personal discipline, your personalized codes, ethics as a career multiplier, then building your ethics operating system. Then we'll have a little bit of reflection. Next slide, please. Okay, so why does ethics matter? Okay, ethics is simply the values. No, we're still on the first. Why does ethics matter? It's simply values. Simply the values that guide our behavior as humans. Now, I'm not bringing it from the professional aspect. Now, personally, you can have personal ethics. It's simply the values that just guide your behavior, human behavior. So, like I earlier said, we have a lot of people that are competent, but few are consistently trusted. Trust actually determines opportunity for us. You know, many people have that saying that if accountants are going to be judged on the final day, that will be put side by side with the devil. But that's not the case. But it's because we have been given the burden of trust. So that's why it matters, because we have been given that burden of trust. We need to live up to the expectation. People are depending on us and we cannot afford to fail. So even as a person, you're not an island. People also will depend on you for every decision that you are taking. It impacts you directly and indirectly, even impacts the generations after you, not necessarily even your direct bloodline. So that's why personal ethics in this case matters. Next slide, please. So the shift in perspective, the shift in perspective. So people have the notion that ethics is just to prevent sanctions. Okay, so we try to behave ethical in our business relationships, even personal relationships, so that we are not confronted, we are avoiding sanctions and penalties and all of that. So, but I want us to move from that mindset to the new mindset where ethics is very important for repeatable success. Repeatable